Tonight we are staying in a sleeping bag without a tent. Am I crazy? I think I might be a little bit crazy. So I've just finished work now and I've got here by taxi as quickly as I could. So we're just looking for a place to camp now. There's plenty of woodland down this way, but it's quite hard to find some quiet places, especially where there's no people around. And we know what it's like when we find people at night time. That's not the best thing. So this is a lake that we're staying nearby tonight. We're not camping next to the lake, but we're going to try and find some woods nearby. But look at this now, the sun's setting. It's lovely. I have about 40 minutes until it starts to get dark, and then I have to be set up ready for tonight. Danger, sudden drop. That lake is lovely. It would be nice to camp next to the lake. Honestly, I hope I make it in time before it gets too dark. Finished work, got everything ready. I packed the night before, so someone fishing over there. So I'm hoping I find a place just before it gets too dark. Otherwise, it's going to be quite difficult. I've got a torch. I can always use my phone as well, my phone torch. But I'd rather get everything set up and find the right place just before it gets dark. And then there shouldn't be any issues then. I bet you never thought there'd be quicksand in England. Not going that way. So I'm looking for somewhere that's quite dense with trees. Somewhere that if people walked past I wouldn't be able to see. So it's quite difficult trying to find places sometimes. You just have to keep looking as best you can. Right, we're going this way. This looks like a good spot, but it is quite open. It would be nice next to that tree there. Just found this little wood here. This might be a really good spot. There's some broken trees which have obviously blown over in a storm, which might be a bit dangerous. I think this might be a good area down here. There's some fallen down trees and a broken fence. Just climb up on top of it. Whoa. Okay. Looks like there's been some tree felling. Just to watch when I'm walking. Whoa. Okay. Okay, we've got through. So looks like someone's already set up. I don't know if you can see it in the trees. Like a blue tarp or something. We'll have to see what it is. It might be a tent. Whoa. Sometimes you just got to push through. Someone else's previous camp. All that green down at the bottom there looks like the bottom of the tent. Someone's tied something to the tree there. It's a little bit spooky when you see someone's tent remains and you wonder what's happened. Again, thinking about Blair Witch. As you know, you're probably thinking that's my favourite movie now, Blair Witch. Alright, this is better. This is more open. We've got a really lovely sunset coming through the trees. It's nearly dark now. Just noticed as well, on the other side of the camp near the lake, there's a rainbow. So I'll be using the OEX Fathom EV300 tonight. It's a 3-season sleeping bag. So I've also brought this cheap sleeping bag as well. This is just going to go over the top of the sleeping bag just to give some extra warmth if it gets cold tonight. So it's just about to get dark now. I've got the hotel room ready and everything set up and all that. So let's have a little bit of a room tour. I've pegged the tarp into the ground. I've also tied it onto the trees as well. It's got a little bit of a lip here, but the water, if it does rain in the night, it'll just run straight to the bottom. So we've got the ground sheet here just to protect the inflatable mat, which is here. It's quite a thick one, this one. I also got the sleeping bag that'll be in tonight, and also this other sleeping bag acting as a quilt to keep me extra warm just in case it gets cold. So I think with it getting a little bit dark now, I'm going to start cooking some food. It's getting a little bit spooky now. Oh, oh dear. It just exploded. Oh dear. This looks really good. I'm really happy with how these both turned out. They're steaming hot. I don't think you want to see me eat this, so I'm going to eat this now and then I'm going to go into bed and see what it's like. So I've accidentally dropped my pot noodle over, so I've lost some noodles. So I'm not very happy anymore. Very sad. I've lost my noodles. Oh, look at this toadstool on here. A leaf on it. Oh. I've just left the camping spot because I've just seen something that I thought you guys might find really cool. Look at that on the water. The moon's out. That's incredible. That looked really, really cool. I've just taken a picture on my phone. I'm hoping that I can find my way back. It's so dark right now. I'm glad I've got this red torch on the top of my head. Oh, there's all sorts of like movement, like animals and stuff, scurrying movements in the bushes. I think I'm stuck. I can't see. I can literally see within like 5 feet in front of me. It's really hard to like navigate, but we'll get back. At least I have you guys with me, so I'm not fully alone. But these kinds of things like camping and that are quite scary, to be honest, because you're on your own, you don't know who's around, you don't know what animals are out there. Obviously in England we don't have bears and wolves, but still there's always that like scary thing of like, oh, what's that scurrying, what's moving in the bushes. I think it's kind of like a primitive thing, to be honest, all these fears. It's instinct. Okay, I had to use the full beam, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to find my tent. So I'm just about ready to go to sleep now. It's 5 degrees outside. It's nice and toasty in the sleeping bag. I've got the extra sleeping bag over the top for extra warmth. So we'll see how it goes. Will I survive? Will I not survive? I really hope I do. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night, guys. So I'm finding it really difficult to sleep right now. The time is 4:10 in the morning and the moon is out and it's really bright and it's shining directly towards me. It's cold as well, like you can see the condensation. It's not the best night at all. It's really bad. And you can hear the geese as well. They've been like making sounds all night. They don't sleep. I thought they slept. Oh dear. Not good. No. Good morning, guys. So last night went really bad. I've had no sleep at all. I'm going to pack everything away and I'm going to tell you why everything went bad last night. It's just been awful. I've had no sleep. I'm shattered. It's been noisy. I'll get into more details, but I'm just gonna pack everything away now. I just want to get out of here, to be honest. I'm completely shattered. I just want to go to bed straight away. As soon as I get home, straight to bed. It is very, very frosty this morning. Last night it got down to 2 degrees Celsius. What a beautiful morning. This is amazing. Oh. So there were a few things last night that kept me up. There was the geese that were very loud. There was also the trains that go past because there's a train track nearby. Also the moon, which was shining into the tarp and directly into my eyes when I was trying to get some sleep. So there's quite a few things. And also the cold. So inside the sleeping bag it was quite warm, but my face, because it was exposed, it was very cold. Last night it got down to 2 degrees Celsius. It was all right when it was 5 degrees, but as soon as it went down to 2 degrees I definitely felt it. So yeah, last night didn't go so well. I am shattered, and it was like one thing after another. Like first it was the moon, then the moon would go behind a tree, and then it'd be the geese making loads of sounds. Just non-stop. I am going to go to bed straight away as soon as I get home. I am shattered. Oh, I'm not doing this again for a while. But when I do, I think it'll be in the summer when I try this again, and hopefully I have better luck. But I think I'll choose a different spot, one that's not so noisy. And you can't help the moon. I mean, that's just a natural thing. But it's an experience, and I'm glad I didn't bail, because I could have easily packed up and gone home, but I was like, no, I'm going to push through. And I kept telling myself I'll go to sleep eventually, but I didn't. I've been up all night. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.